3 mistakes you might be making when feeding your horse forage. The number one thing that people forget when feeding forage is the weight of the flake. This is a 2-strand flake of Bermuda. A 3-strand flake of Bermuda is going to be much larger and thus weigh more. A 2-strand flake of alfalfa is going to be much heavier because it is more dense. So don't just say a flake is a flake. I feed 2 flakes in the morning, 2 flakes in the afternoon. You have to weigh your forage. The second thing is feeding enough. Horses need a percentage of their body weight in forage. So after the first step, if you are weighing your forage, you will know that your horse needs to be fed more or maybe be fed less. Feeding enough forage is probably the number one thing that I see when people say, my horse is underweight, and I say, how much are you feeding? They have, first off, no idea how much they're feeding in pounds. Second off, they are not feeding enough once they find out how many pounds they're feeding. The third thing is feed more alfalfa. If you are not having a certain amount of your horse's diet, feeding them alfalfa, of course, if they have metabolic issues, blah, 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 my horse can't do it because this way, blah, 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 I understand that. But for the majority of horses, alfalfa is a perfect addition to their diet. It is great in high quality protein, it has a lot of vitamin A, and it is also good because it has higher calcium levels, thus helping with your horse's ulcers.